Oh, welcome back to watching Nelly Doing Things. I want to start off by saying Happy New Year's to you guys, because by the time this is up, it will be either New Year's or right before it. You guys can tell from the title below, I'm going to be talking about the best makeup products of 2021. I can't wait to get into this because I had to rewind so much and really see what did I actually genuinely love so much out of this year. But guys, you already know, before I jump all the way into it, don't forget to like, subscribe to my channel, which is Nelly Doing Things. And as well, don't forget to leave a comment below. And on top of that, guys, don't forget to hit that notification button while you're down there as well. So let's rewind 2021. All right, y'all. So I have a whole list. I wrote down a lot of different things. I had to rewind my channel, rewind trend move. I want to just start off with Colourpop. Colourpop comes out with palettes every single 15 seconds. So I'm just going to break down some of these that I can remember off the top that I love so much, right? So the couple first ones that I wanted to talk about actually was, which is the older ones, I actually loved Wild Child and the Valentine's Day palette. The Wild Child collection was the chocolatey goodness collection that I needed from Colourpop, especially for us melanated girls. I needed it. I love that collection. That was really, really good. I loved all the nice warm browns, the shimmers, just it was so good. It was all the browns I need. And with the lippies as well were really, really good. I still remember. Go check out all these videos, y'all. And then the Valentine's Day one, guys, I loved it because it was just so pinky and red, and they had the heart-shaped blushes. That was just so, so good. And they performed very, very well. They were like blurred out, but then they still packed a punch. They're really pigmented blushes. They were so good. And the little palettes, little bite-sized palettes, they first came out with that collection, I was obsessed. I was like, I love it. Need it. I want more of it. And they kept making those styles of little baby palettes. I love it. I still love that collection. It was just so, so cute. Next is going to be one of my favorites, all-time favorite collabs that came out with was the Lizzie McGuire collection. Y'all, I still, nostalgia overload. I still love the Liz McGuire collection, the whole thing. I got the blushes later on. Everything that came back in stock went on sale. I bought some more. I just love Liz McGuire. Like, that's my childhood. Like, that whole era was just everything. I love that collection, y'all. To me, that was a really, really amazing collection. Promotion of it was really good. It blew it out the water. I was like, I love this whole collection. I still love it. The next one out of Colourpop's collections that I was like, oh, they did so well is the Malibu Barbie collection. That palette is so freaking beautiful. I still, and even that lipstick I had, just gorgeous. I can't get over it. And I believe I got a highlighter from them too. Highlighter was cute, but that lippy and that palette was literally Malibu Barbie. That was, again, one of my favorite collabs. The packaging, the pigmentation, the whole theme, perfect. That was amazing. Colourpop did that. They did that. So BH Cosmetics, you guys already know about them. I love them. They're pigmented as hell. We already know the deal. Them and Juvia's Place and Glam Light is like, chef's kiss with the pigmentation. My favorite palette from them from 2021, I literally have one. Just one. And I don't know if y'all can guess it. BFF palette. I love that palette. The layout, the design is so simple, but the layout, the color story is perfect. Those two little girls, little influencers that did it, they did that. Y'all did that with BH Cosmetics. I love it. I said, I was like, that palette still, like, I would wear that palette almost every day if I could. So for a very, very long time, I feel like that palette is just so good. Like, how they designed that and the color story is fantastic. That's the only one I wrote from BH Cosmetics, because any other palettes they came out with, they were good, but they didn't stand out for me to still remember them after they came out. So the BFF1 palette was amazing from BH Cosmeticals. And next is the Milani. They had an all-inclusive line that I did review on my channel, guys, and chef's kiss. That whole face palette that I got to medium to deep shades, it's really, really beautiful. I still use that palette almost every day. I do dip into it. It's an amazing, amazing face palette. It works for all of the medium tan to deeper skin tones. It's a very, very beautiful palette. I never buy face palettes like that have the face, the cheek, the highlight, and the eyeshadows. I never do that. But that one I did, and that made me interested in a lot of Milani's like face palettes now. And I'm like, oh, or all-in-one kind of palettes. They made me actually check their stuff out in the future now. So I'm like, oh, y'all did good with that. And all-inclusive, I think they're very good at that. They really, really were, because they got that right. Juvia's Place, of course, of course. I wrote down a couple of these, and I'm just gonna say them all. The Vanessa palette, the Bronze collection, the Blush collection, the Rebel quads, and Ice Sculpt brow, all their brow, launches. And also their Juvia Skin. I enjoyed the Juvia Skin completely. I want even more things, more serums, whatnot from them. But with the Juvia's Place, the Vanessa palette was a very sophisticated palette. That one's a lot more elite, very sophisticated, very bougie, nudish, everyday palettes. Oh, I love that palette still. The bronze whole collection, they came out with that. The palette, the bronzers, love it. Chef's kiss. The little lippies, the lip liner they came out with it, fantastic. The blush palettes. Those as well are very pigmented and I still love it. I still love the design of it all, the little mirror, like a little flip phone situation. Those two were a really, really good collection. The Rebel Quads, I love them, especially the green and the gray one. I love them. I want more of those quads. I really do. And I feel like she gave us a little and dipped out and then got to the brows, which I'm not mad. But I wanted more quads like that. So the brows, the Eye Sculpt collection, I am obsessed. My brows are sponsored today. No, just playing. No sponsorship, I wish. My brows today are brought to you by Juvia's Place Eye Sculpt collection. You know what I'm saying? I use this on my brows every day, at work, not at work, every day. That's how my brows go on with Juvia. That's just how it is. I love Juvia's Place brows collection. I need her to release more. I don't know how she could do that, but different forms of brow pencils and whatnot. Just give us more, because what she did, the brow gel is fantastic. The felt tip pen is fantastic. The pencil is fantastic. Just keep doing it. The brow stick, she did it. She nailed it. I was like, I'm hooked even on your brow stuff. Great. And next is Glamlit. Now, Glamlit did come out with a few different little palettes during 2021. They did come out with like red velvet and whatnot. I actually love the Happy Hour collection. The Happy Hour collection, y'all, I think is a very, very cute concept. I still need to get those two other palettes. I'm addicted to them. The whole promo of it, the whole packaging of it, I thought was elite. She did that. Even though I don't even drink, but it was a whole cute concept and it looks really cute sitting on my bandy. I'll just tell you that. e.l.f. Cosmetics. Now I had to go back in my archives for this one because e.l.f. did come out with a lot of different things all the time. The biggest things I remember is the Mint collection and the Chipotle collection, okay? They did come out with the more e.l.f. bite-sized eyeshadows, even in the Mint collection. But I really love the Mint collection, y'all. Both palettes were fantastic. The plumping lip glosses, which I'm still shocked e.l.f. plumping lip glosses are intense like that. That whole Mint collection was fantastic. I tried the mask, the scrub, the cleanser, all that. Fantastic. They did it with that collection. I loved it. I love that it smelled like mint. It was nice and fresh. I love the color, the packaging, the price tag, you know, inexpensive. I love it all. I wish I would have bought the whole entire collection on e.l.f.'s website just to get it. Because what it would have been, what, 35 bucks? Like, yeah, I should have just bought it all. It was really, really good. Drugstore mint color palettes can be very ashy on melanized people. But that wasn't. I was like, ooh, this is good. Next one is Chipotle collection. Y'all, the Chipotle collection was fantastic. I don't know what pigmentation they put inside that Chipotle palette, but it was fantastic. I was like, I would definitely pay more e.l.f. You got me, you got me. The gloss, that red hot pepper gloss, fantastic. I was like, this is amazing. That to me was one of their best food collabs. It's crazy to say, but that was one of their best collabs for me in 2021. So from Shop Miss A, guys, if you don't know, I've done plenty Faux Mink lash hauls with them, and they came out with some more Faux Mink lashes, but these are the AOA Pro lashes. Y'all, I'm addicted. They are $5 compared to the $150s I always get, but I am addicted to those Pro lashes. They are so fantastic and the styling is so good. The band is not thick, heavy, synthetic, stiff. It's just not, it doesn't feel crunchy and stiff on my eyelid. I love these lashes. And I went to the store and they finally had them in store, but they're still missing like 2 or 3 styles. And I'm like, I'll order online later. But I still, those lashes are fantastic. They need to keep doing it, but bring them back down to like $250. But I still love those lashes regardless. So since we're going on lashes, y'all, you already know what's next. Ardell Lashes. Texturize. Texturized lashes with Ardell was my top favorite collection of 2021 they came out with. The packaging, it was light, airy, feathery on my eyes, each and every style. It looked really, really natural with my own eyelashes. I love that collection. I know brands have to move on to different styling and different concepts, but sometimes you should bring it back around. Bring it back, you know what I mean? Because that Texturized was such a good collection. I just wanted them to extend it. That's all. All right, y'all, this is a big one. Because y'all already know I love this brand, and you guys see on my channel, apparently you love it too. And I'm glad you guys do. Again, thank you for all the views, all the likes, the comments, subscribes from it. Thank you guys. It is Kiss Lashes. Y'all, I love Kiss. I have some news to tell you guys too, but I'm gonna wait till New Year to tell you. But yeah, Kiss Lashes. I want to just start from the beginning. MLB's fantastic, natural, cute little lashes. That collection was fantastic. Again, the lash band, cut and filler, didn't need a cutter. Fantastic. Triple push-up XL collection. Those lashes are intense. I love them. They are literally like lash extensions to the max. I love them so much. They came out with another style or two, I believe, after that when I did the review of them, and I want more. I want them to keep doing that, keep extending to it. So I'm like, give me more, give me more, give me more. That collection was so good, y'all. This amplified lashes, dramatic, huge, but still pretty. I love that collection. I'm gonna need more and more. Just make about 20 of them. Kiss, that'd be great. That'd be great. My next luxurious ones. You guys should already love these too. This is the matte black lashes collection. Y'all, those lashes were very innovative. I never seen lashes that were matte black before. And they pop, they look good. And at first I said, oh, it's just like extra threaded, extra layers to make it so stacked and really, really black, full lashes, you know, wispy and really ruffled and all that kind of stuff. That's what I thought. But no, the hairs literally had no sheen or shine to it. It was matte, matte, matte. That is so good on like a date night, a smoky eye. That's such a good lash. That whole collection was fantastic. I would have never thought those were drugstore lashes if someone just like handed it to me and I didn't know what Kiss was. I would think, oh, you got it from like something. It's like a high-end boutique or something. Those lashes are still one of my top favorites. And the last out of Kiss lashes I felt was really good for the 2021 year, it is Drip Lashes. Those were the wet, silky lashes. Those were very, very nice and wet and glossy and glamorous and spiky. I love the collection. I feel like the spikiness, the glossiness of the lash was a really, really good touch, especially around Christmas time now that you're more colder in a lot of places and you have your fresh, glossy lashes. It's a nice little touch. But I love that collection. I think the packaging, the styling of the lashes, they're more spiky, more edgy look to it. It was really, really good. And I don't have lashes still quite with that wet silk look to it. Next is NYX. You guys already know with these glosses, they are the new addition to their butter glosses. It was all those brown new shades that I tried on my channel. Y'all, those were nice. Those new shades were amazing. I feel like NYX did that with those. Every single one looked beautiful with a lip liner or not lip liner on me. Again, I noticed I had a lot of views on that video too. Again, guys, thank you for giving me all those views on that video. And I seen a lot of girls in there that were melanized as well, like me. And they were like, oh, I needed this. I need to see it. It's amazing on our skin. It sure is. I was like, this one's for the melanated girls because it was fantastic. I love that. I want NYX to keep coming out with more browns in their butter glosses because it was great. Next is the Fenty Beauty Easy Drop Skin Tint. I did tell y'all I was gonna make a, re-up of that video and, reply to it. And then when I went back to Sephora, y'all, I couldn't freaking find it. And people kept buying my shade because everybody was my same shade, that situation. So I never got to do another video. Maybe in 2022 I will. But I did actually love it because I hate foundation, y'all. I do. I have it on now very lightly. I still hate foundation. I still don't like her. But the Easy Drop Skin Tint was amazing. Skin tint was really, really good. It was a light, airy feel to it on the skin, and it just covered as much as it needed, but not clog or overfill or matted out or full mask. It was really good. I did like the packaging. I like the simplicity of it, and especially a person that hates foundation like myself, it was a great low coverage for me. All right, y'all, Makeup Revolution. They came out with the Aristocats and the Bratz collection. Those two are my two favorite from 2021. Aristocats is a nostalgic one. Just like that Lizzie McGuire collection earlier I was talking about. I love the Aristocats. I feel like it was so pinky, creamy, vanilla, like the whole vibe of it. I love that they use that cute little white kitty cat. I loved her in the movie too because I'm a lady. I loved it. I was like, oh, the packaging, the colors, the paper, it was really good. The lip glosses were very, very nice. And the Bratz collection, y'all, I was so shocked. I was like, this could be really cheesy, really bad, and really good. Or it could be okay. That's what I thought. But it was good. That lip scrub and lip mask, the lip glosses, the lip pencil, the palette, pigmented as hell. I was like, what? Because usually Makeup Revolution, you may hit or miss. That Bratz collection was amazing, y'all. I was like, what am I supposed to do with this now? Like, shoot, I want the other palettes now. Dang. It was fantastic. I love that collection. That was really, really cool collection. And then also, this is not Makeup well, it's Makeup Revolution. Like they're all, they have so many branches. I Heart and all kinds of things. The Relove collection. I love it. I still buy off of it little by little bits of this and that. I love these inexpensive collections that they keep coming out with. But I just think it was really cute. I still buy from it and they're really, really good for inexpensive. It's kind of like the e.l.f. situation. Like it could be a hit or miss. But so far, Relove, none of them have been a miss for me. So, and next is Morphe. So Morphe came out, guys, with a lot of Coca-Cola palettes. A lot of different artistry palettes too. Y'all, the Coca-Cola 1971 palette. I still love that palette so much. It's so good. The whole aesthetic of the 70s is all in that palette. They did well. They did that. I love it. I just love it. Then they came out with a Coca-Cola Cherry collection. The palette was very cute, but the other Coca-Cola palettes, like the 71 and the original one, to me was technically better. But out of the Coca-Cola Cherry collection, the blush and lip was fantastic. That blush I still use to this day, and that lip gloss, it just tastes like cinnamony cherry Coke on the lips, and it's a nice like juicy purple, mauve, brownish kind of color on my lips. It's so freaking pretty. So those two little items out of the Morphe collection, usually I like the palette only and everything else goes, but the blush and the lip from that cherry Coca-Cola collection was fantastic. And then Hipdot. Hipdot came up with a Clueless collection, y'all. I loved it. I still have that palette on top of my vanity propped up, and I have the cute little cell phone bronzer and blush situation up there too. It's so girly. It's so pinky. It's so nostalgic but obnoxious as well looking. But I love that collection. I think they did very well with it. That's the first time I actually dipped my fingers into Hipdot, and I'm now hooked to them. I'm like, oh no, I'm stuck on y'all now because now I know their stuff is good at Pigment and they're always at Ulta, so I'll be buying more because I see they got more palettes too. I'm addicted to you now. I'm a fan. So y'all, that was all the makeup that I can remember that really stuck out to me during 2021, y'all. I wish there was more. I know there's a lot of stuff I did review and I said, well, I liked it, but any of these stood out that I'm like, oh yeah, you know? So of 2021, this is all the beauty products that I felt like were just so amazing, and I hope they stay around. I hope they keep making those. I hope these brands keep making and staying on that route of what they use for 2021 with those amazing palettes, amazing lippies, amazing lashes, everything. But I have to admit, I am ready for 2022. I want to get onto this new year. I want to get all this COVID still out of here, and I want to move on. So again, guys, thank you for watching me, which is Nelly Doing Things. Don't forget to like, subscribe to my channel, which is Nelly Doing Things. And as well, guys, don't forget to leave a comment below. I want you guys to tell me what was your favorite collection out of the 2021 year. Let me know in the comments below. And guys, don't forget to hit that notification button before you go. You guys already know what I'm about to say. I'm gonna catch y'all next year. Bye.